everyone, this is your Filipino page, and nice to see you again. Long time no see. I don't want to explain that, but well, there's a lot of things that had happened. Anyways, yeah, for today's episode, I'd like to give way to the request of my dear internet friend and TikTok friend, one of my friends in the internet. She has a channel. The channel's name is I Bow to My Husband. You can check on her channel, and there's a lot of good topics, especially about how to be a submissive wife. And it's legit because she's been together with her husband since, the beginning of her love life until now, and they have a lovely family. So, Radha, this is for you and for others too who would like to learn a bit of our Tagalog language. Okay, so she asked me and requested me to do this. Maybe she dreamt of me, and that's nice. That's sweet. Thank you, Radha, for this question. So she asked me like this. I'll give you some of the basic Tagalog words. Now, before I move on to that, I'd like to say that actually, when you visit the Philippines, it's not really a big problem if you don't speak Tagalog because 90% of Filipinos do speak English and understand English. Some may not speak it really well or like straight English. We call it like Carabao English, like a telegram, like things like that. But you can understand it basically. English is our second official language, so there's not really a big problem on language barriers. But if you really want to immerse with culture, of course, you have to know some words. If you want to feel and live like a Filipino, it's nice if you learn some words, especially when Filipinos hear that you're really into the Philippines. They will really appreciate, and they will really be happy. They were like, oh my god, you know how to speak Tagalog. They're really happy. So that's one thing. So it's language. Learning the language is one way for you to immerse in the culture and the people, and you will experience the A1 hospitality and sweetness and friendliness of Filipinos generally. Okay, now aside from that, there are 187 spoken languages in the Philippines, more or less. And these languages have their own history, their own culture, and their own pronunciations and things like that, technical things like that. And even these languages have sub-dialects, if I may term it as like that, or like subdivisions, So like in my dialect, it's called the Hiligaynon in Iloilo. Sometimes the people are called Ilonggo, and the language also Ilonggo, so it's acceptable. We have two or three more subdialects of the Hiligaynon language. But anyway, it's not the topic for today. So I'll give you the basic Tagalog words that you can use when you visit the Philippines, plus the pronunciation guide, which I will put in the captions. All right. So first thing is hello. You could actually say hello. There's no really Filipino word for that. We use the same hello, and the pronunciation is basically the same. Hello. Hello. Now, again, before I forget, the pronunciation of Tagalog words actually is very easy because how it is written is how it is gonna be spoken. So like like the Latin, like the Italian, Spanish languages, letter A is really like ah. you pronounce it as ah, not like the American or the British English, like when you say ah, letter A, you say A, or even other European languages, letter A has a lot of different pronunciations when there are accents on top, like in Scandinavia they use a letter A with a small circle on top, and it's gonna be pronounced as oa, like that. No, we don't have that. So if it's letter A, it's really ah, like the Italians. Ah. Okay. So you say hello. And we syllabicate words. So according to the consonant and the vowels. So he, that's one syllable, and lo. He, lo. That's how you're gonna read Tagalog in the future. Syllabicate it first and you will get the maybe not so perfect, but at least you're getting there. That's the technique there. Syllabicate the words according to the sound and the consonant and vowels. So he, lo. Now, mind you, again, this is Tagalog. If you, I mean, it's the national language. So from the north to the south, 90%, 95% will speak Tagalog with you. They know how to speak Tagalog. But the pronunciation may vary because, like, for instance, in the Visayas, where I come from, and even especially mostly in the Mindanao areas, they have a bit of like very hard kind of pronunciation, if I may say it, because when letter E, like he, they will pronounce it as he, hilo. So even us Filipinos may have hard time if we speak to, to other of our fellows in Mindanao or in up north, because they have a little bit difference in the pronunciation. They have a very thick and maybe hard way of pronouncing the vowels. So that might confuse you. Okay. So hello. Some will say hello, in the Visayas. So that would be some confusing words for you. But basically it's the same. Hello. All right. Next word is how are you? So it has very similar. It is very similar to Italian and Spanish. Like it has origins on the Italian and Spanish words language. So say kumusta, from the Spanish como estas. Como estas. So we say kumusta. Some other places like mine, it can be used also as kamusta. It is understandable. Kumusta or kamusta usually. So yeah, sometimes when you say hello, we start with the same, like how are you, right away. So we say kamusta, like it's one way of saying hello, like that. And before I forget again, Filipinos have this way of opening a conversation. They would ask you questions which is not really relevant, but it's one way of saying hello or greeting you or being friendly to you, being nice and polite to you. So they will ask you a question. For example, you're a foreigner, right? So you pass and they smile at you and they say, "Where are you going?" It's not that they're interfering or they really mean it, that what do you care, or why are you asking me where I'm going? You don't have any, mind your own business. You don't have anything to do with me, like that. No, don't make it as an offensive way of treating you, but this is a Filipino way that they only mean to be nice and friendly to you. Okay, they don't literally mean that they really want to know where you're going. It's just like our way of saying hi, hello, how are you? That's how most people would open a conversation and be friendly to you. So don't get it wrong, okay? Next is kumusta. So again, pronunciation is kumusta. Kumusta. All right? Then you answer fine, thanks. Okay? So you say mabuti, salamat. Pronunciation mabuti, salamat. Mabuti, salamat. Then we go to good morning, good afternoon, good noon, good evening. Okay, first, good morning. So good, we say good is maganda. We say it both, the physical feature of a person or things about things like, oh, this movie is good. The movie is great. So you still use maganda. Okay? We still use maganda to those words, to describe those words or things. So good morning, we say magandang with the ng at the end of maganda. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga. Now, you have noticed that there's the ng. It's part of our alphabet. Nang. We call it nang. The sound is like glottal here, or it's here. Nga. 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 Like you're angry. Think of like something, or scaring some people. Nga. I don't know if I'm a good teacher, language teacher. Anyways, I hope you understand. Okay. Now, let me explain a bit on that. So, since maganda, it's an adjective, right? Good, beautiful, maganda. To connect it to the noun, like, what is it in English? Like, it's an adjective to describe the noun, or a modifier for the noun, which is umaga, morning. So we add the ng, because maganda ends with an a vowel. So you add ng. You don't use ng with an adjective or a modifier that ends with a consonant. So you say magandang umaga. Good morning. Okay? Then good noon. Noon, 12 noon time. So you say magandang, the same, magandang tanghali. Tanghali. In Italian, there's no H sound, so they're gonna have a hard time to pronounce this, the ha. Ha. I remember one time I was teaching some Tagalog words to my Italian friend. She's very funny. And I said, even English words, I teach her. So I said, happy. Oh my God, my tongue is a bit with the coffee, sorry. Happy. So she would say, happy, because they don't have the H sound. So I said, no, put a little bit H, like that, like you're breathing. Happy, but not too much exaggerated. So just a very thin sound, happy. And then she said, I let her practice. And then she said, oh my God, I'm not a dog. My dog is in my house. I'm the... Her name is Laura. Oh, I miss her. Yeah. And then we were laughing. I had a video on that, and I posted that before in my Facebook. I think it's live or what, but I don't have Facebook anymore, so I can't really retrieve it. Well, yeah. I did reactivated my account just to check for the marketplace because there's a lot of local marketplaces like old things to buy, secondhand things, and even when you're looking for a flat or a flatmate, something like that. Anyways, advertisement, okay? Sorry, I just remember. All right, so that is so tanghali. Good noon. Tanghali. Magandang tanghali. Then you make it a bit faster. Okay. Next is good afternoon. So you say magandang hapon. Again with the H sound. Hapon. And then good evening or good night. It's the same. When you go to sleep, you say good night, but for us it's the same. Magandang gabi. Magandang gabi. Magandang gabi. Gabi. Magandang gabi. Okay? And then you say goodbye. You say paalam. Paalam. Usually, paalam, it's not really, you can't really, casually hear that during daily conversations because it's very formal Tagalog. So basically, we just say bye or see you, even see you later or see you because it's more easier actually to say because Filipino language, Tagalog especially, it's like the words are getting longer, especially when they are verbs, because we add some syllables to express the past, present, future tenses, progressive tenses, and all that. And we're gonna deal with that in our later lessons because it's kind of bit tricky and hard for you, especially. Okay, so next is you say, have a nice day. So we also, nice is also maganda. We use maganda the same. So nice, great, beautiful, wonderful. We always say maganda. Okay, that's a safe word to use. Araw. Day is araw. Araw, if you say it araw, it could mean the sun, araw, or a day, araw. Night is gabi, day is araw. All good? I hope I'm a good teacher. Huh? give me give me some grade below if maybe I can improve more, and also suggestions, okay? I will really appreciate. We'll help one another. Okay, and then you say, for example, happy birthday. You say, maligaya. Now, maligaya means happy or joy. So, maligaya, since you're using it as an adjective, you should add or a modifier to describe a noun. So, you will say, maligayang. You have to add ng to make it as a modifier to the noun day, birthday. Birthday is ka-a-ra-wan. Kaarawan. So you say, maligayang kaarawan. Syllabicate the words according to the vowels, okay? Kaarawan. Maligayang kaarawan. Yes, my birthday is coming. I'm getting older and older each year. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I will expect your greetings, okay? Next month, okay? April. Mm. I hope I can get birthday greetings from you guys. I will be happy. Thank you in advance. Next one is Congratulations! So you will say, binabati kita. Binabati kita. Binabati kita. Usually after a word, we pause. It's not like other languages that sometimes they usually have this clip and cutting of words and they join it together. We seldom do that, except for, like, let's say we say play and win. So end. End is at, like the preposition in English, at. So at. So that's end in Tagalog. So if, for example, if a word, no, play as a noun, sorry. Play as a noun, you say laro. So laro ends with a vowel O. So since at is starting with a vowel a, you can delete it or omit it and just put an apostrophe and put the letter T on the end of at the end of laro. So you say larot. Larot. It means play end. And then maybe how many words did I tell you today? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have more than 10 words for today. It's too much for you, I think. So just review my video after this and try to start your Tagalog language lessons, okay? So I'll make this as a series. Hopefully I can have really, really more time now. Okay. Sometimes I have time, really, to be honest, but I'm not really just in the mood because of some, other personal things, stresses and all that. So it's not good that I'm just facing you in the camera or in the video and just pretend that I'm okay, or just for the clout, or just to come up with a video. I don't like to do that. I always am like who I am is that I am like that. It's hard to pretend that to be okay, like I like that, or I don't like fakies, really, even for myself. So I usually do my videos, and that's really heartedly done and genuinely done. What you see is what you get. Okay. I don't. Okay, so then the last one is thank you, salamat, and thank you very much. Maraming, maraming salamat po. Po is in Tagalog. In my dialect, we don't have po and opo. We usually show respect to the ones we're talking to when we put the like some titles after thank you. So we like thank you, sir. If it's a guy, we say manong, or if it's a woman, we say manang, or if younger than you, we say sweet words, sweet callings like ga or love. Thank you, love. Or sometimes, if in my dialect, especially because we always everybody is love, we say ga, pangga, palangga, ga, langga means love. So anyways, yeah, even in Tagalog language, po and opo is used basically if you know that the person in position or in rank is higher than you, like your boss or the president, or some dignitaries. Or if you are not sure, to play it safe, you're not sure of the age, and he's really or she is really a stranger, to pay respect, you use the po and opo. Opo is the formal way of saying yes. Or if you know the person really well, but he or she is older than you. sometimes we use po and opo to even younger people, to our kids, to our, to our the little kids of the neighbor in the neighborhood, because just to be sweet to them, and to pay respect also to little children. It doesn't mean that I'm older than this one. I should be respected all the way. No, we have to respect each other, young or old, you know, in any ways possible. So that's Filipino culture basically. Okay, so hi Rada, I hope I give you some lessons, and I will give you an assignment. You have to tell me in the comments what you have learned today. Maybe 3 words, just 3 words, or make a video. Oh, this is a challenge for you, dear. Make a video before you make your own content. You can start like an advertisement, my suggestion, to say words in Tagalog for me, okay? So that's my assessment if you learned something from my Tagalog lessons. All right? Then next time I will teach you some other dialects too, if we go along, as we move along, my own dialect and some few dialects that I know also. All right? So have a good day, and check out, maybe I can make 1 or 2 more videos later, because I've been absent for a long time. Yeah, I will really catch up on that. So I'll try to make another video for you next time, but a different topic, okay? More bit serious. I mean, this is serious, but I mean more like, how do you say, hot issue or something like that. Okay, thank you very much, and have a nice day. Happy weekend, every one of you, and yeah, stay positive. I've been through a lot of haluva things the past couple of months, but I'm still positive. It's normal to feel down, but go, go, go. We can do it. As long as we live, there's hope. Oh my gosh. Before I end, I'd like to, well, where is my, oh my gosh. I written down some new subscribers actually, and old ones that I have forgotten to shout out. Okay, let me just go on with my, oh my god, where is my, I lost the names. Sorry, give me a sec, please. Please. To see how many writings I have here. Give me a sec. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, where is it? Alright, now I found it. First is shout out to my internet friends, Wayne's World, Patrick Turner, Vibin with Ron, of course, Rada, Shelly, Sorella DeVay, Ray Mac, and yeah, Business Chat with Rob, and Magic Matty. Hi, hello everyone. And also JFK Gomez. He has a TikTok channel also, and a YouTube channel. Check on his YouTube channel. I hope I didn't forget again. My God, sorry. Okay, next time, shout out to some of you again. I'll shout out some of you again. Okay, but definitely, I love you all. Bye.